Howdy, everybody, and welcome back to another Toku Roundup birthday Riffables. I, of course, am your kind of beloved overlord, Little God Extraordinary Day of 2016. With you, I'm joined by the flamboyant flyer Father Guy 98.
Coding! Mao Jishite.
The Spirit King Hiiro.
Yeah, who had to finally go back to that because it's been a few days now, so I'm allowed to go back to that now.
And our Crimson and Father Cody Crimson.
Ah yes, dear chief replacement.
Anyway, now, for those of you who don't know, today's a very special birthday in particular, because today's birthday is...
He's playing the Kogami clip, remember? You do that every time. Or we actually do riff.
Oh wait, it's me this time!
Oh, wait!
Well, don't you guys have something to say?
Omedetou! Subarashi!
Bon
Yeah, I'm gonna
anniversary.
say-
Now, if you excuse me, there's an ancient Scottish tradition I must divulge.
Oh
Oh,
no.
boy.
What?
Ancient Scottish tradition of dumps.
What?
Hmm?
What?
It is on your birthday before 12 o'clock, which is kind of pointless now, but every year, the person whose birthday is will receive punches on the shoulder equal to how old they are, one for good luck and one for good measure.
That's a good one, Scotty.
It is a
And of
Scottish
course-
tradition, DLBot, it must be followed.
Right,
Or else
right,
bad
right,
luck will
right.
sure befall the person whose birthday is.
right. Sure. Scottish tradition. And sure, whatever you say, Scotty.
You dare mock the ancients?
Oh, God. And of course,
Okay, Rolf.
yeah.
No.
Scotty started the joke, but...
Dear Chief Replacement, I wanted to send you this
Yes!
of your imminent demise. If you're curious about the frequency of which I've sent these letters, it is merely to instill as much fear as I can, as if basting a turkey, which I would then proceed to have sex with. That's right.
That's right.
I'm going to
I
fuck the fear turkey.
Yeah, turkey.
Follow me on Twitter at the Crimson Fucker.
Sincerely, Alucard.
Takahata.
Because I can never do
I
anything
can't wait till whenever. I can't wait till next month because we're going to finally get around to watching Hellsing Ultimate on the actual series. Because remember that whole thing that Rick brought up a while back, DL, that the whole tradition that he does.
Of course. Now that since it's my birthday that's being celebrated, for the record, I'm turning 23. For even those who might be curious, we're gonna be riffing. Kamen Rider Decade, episodes 24 and 25.
Okay, let's see what the episode title for this first episode is. Real quick.
Bet I can find it faster than you can.
The arrival. First we are riffing Monitor.
The arrival of the Samurai Sentai.
First. Decade episode 24. The arrival of the Samurai Sentai.
There we go. Flutter was technically a little bit faster, but like by 2 seconds.
Yeah, because I already found the.
Like barely fast.
Mm-hmm.
One slip up and DL actually would have been faster than there.
Yeah.
Annie. Anyway.
We all just agree it's Decade's fault.
Should we really blame Decade? I thought we'd gotten around to blaming Bowser for this stuff from now on.
I'm being topical. We're travelling back to the year 2009. We may as well be
Fair.
Yeah.
At the moment, at this time of at this point in the time period, it would still be Decade's fault.
That is very true. True. Before we dive into this fully, I feel I need to give a brief history lesson to those who have not heard this story before on why exactly I picked these episodes in particular. Or in fact, let me see if I can actually get a button in particular. See here. Shit, I can't find it. I was trying to find the top fourth wall time for backstory or a clip. So let me take you back to several years ago. I'd say it was probably still in, I'd say, maybe middle school, I'd say. I can't remember for sure. But I remember that this was when I discovered YouTube and how much of an effective tool it was. I used it to actually binge watch Dragon Knight quite a few times since I was really the Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
I remember that I just finished my, I think, second and watched through Dragon Knight from beginning to end. And I remember that in the suggested videos section that I saw a thumbnail that caught my eye, and it was a thumbnail of it might have been either Decade Shinkenger the Shinkenger or was Kuga with the Shinkengers, but basically it caught my eye because when I first saw it, and keep in mind, this was before I discovered the whole thing with Super Sentai, and the fact that Kamen Rider came from Japan as well. When I saw it, I was both confused yet intrigued. I was like, wait, is that guy? Yeah, Kamen Rider? He wasn't a Dragon Knight. And are those Power Rangers next to him? So I clicked on it, and watched it, but then I got really confused when I saw the Dragon Knight suit in the Decade intro. I was like, whoa, what? What's that doing here? What are the other riders here? What is going on?
What is this? I don't even.
What am I fighting for?
No. Damn it.
No. Bad, Scotty. Bad. So yeah, I managed to do some research, found out what was going on, and I decided at first to basically just watch the arc where it showed Dragon Knight's Japanese counterpart Ryuki. But, well, I was so interested by what I saw, I said, you know what, I want to see more of this. Because this was before I discovered the episode count, and I thought they hadn't encountered Dragon Knight's Japanese counterpart yet, so I basically was watching in Decade from episode 24 to, like, the end of it.
Also, that was when DLBot knew he was hooked.
Yep.
But yeah, I owe this crossover to me being a Japanese Toku fan. Dragon Knight might have gotten me into Kamen Rider, but if it wasn't for this crossover, I probably would never discover Sentai or Rider outside of Dragon Knight. So, I have some nostalgic memories and a soft spot for this, even if this two-part is not exactly the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
The sad thing is, the sad part is despite all that, it is still still better than all the Tyson movies.
Well, that's not exactly a high bar to cross now, isn't it?
True, but it's also pretty sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also, on the subject of movies, is a shout out to all of our fans who have been taking part in the poll for over the 100 subscriber movie riff. So far, there's some clear crowd favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm already seeing some potential finalists list in terms of the top 5.
Yeah.
Though sadly, some of these movies are weeping in the corner.
Hi, Orb movie and Gavon movie. How you doing?
No. The art movie is still in because,
Oh, right.
as remember, we only had to deduct 1 vote from it.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but enough of the trip down memory lane. Let's do some world traveling. Land, you boys
Let's do
ready?
some dimension hopping. Yep.
Also, really it's a title card.
Oh yeah.
I especially like the sort of amalgamized logo they have.
Oh
on the
yeah,
side
the
of,
crossover logo to reflect. Yeah.
with the
That's reflected
Shiba
back to
logo.
Shinken.
In
With the
front
Shiba
of the
clan. Yeah, with the Shiba clan with the Shiba crest. Yeah.
that's awfully a nice touch. Anyway.
Yeah, it is.
Nah.
also, but we might need to get something checked in there. There's an awful echo I'm hearing.
Weird.
I don't hear anything.
If you couldn't guess, I was talking about Flutter basically repeating everything DLBot said.
Anyway, all right, here we go. Kamen Rider Decade, episode 24, the arrival of the Samurai Sentai. In 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was this last episode
Yeah.
was this two-parter.
Yeah, the blade arc.
No. This isn't the blade arc. Remember, this is the missing Ace arc.
Oh yeah.
Fun fact,
Oh, hi, Narutaki.
Yeah, fun fact about Kamen Rider Lance, he's actually Cosmos' younger brother.
Yep.
Really, I didn't know that.
この世界のお宝折り紙は僕がいただいたなんだとてめえ何者だ
Oh god. Genta.
God, I love good.
Also,
The fucking meat.
not even a minute in it, he's already mugging at the fucking camera.
今度は何の世界なんでしょ
Oh,
う
for the love.
Yep.
Why is it chugging?
It's weird.
Not on my end.
I don't see it doing
Yeah, it
that.
isn't either. Yeah. Not on my end either.
知らないこの
Anyway.
黒子に振るとはないい根性してる
Don't trust Mr. Castle, your future doesn't hold good. It will become a very, very bad second
Also-
future anniversary season.
やつがさ
Yep.
遅かったね
Also,
この世界で
I know the it's all about stealing and treasure, and I know that Ika is important, but wouldn't it make more sense to be solely in
君には
Romaru?
分からないものだ
Yeah, it would
わか
have.
るはずもない
I mean, I get why it had to be Ika, so we had the whole conflict between Genta
向こうの君を拒絶
and
する世界
Kaito,
はない
but
からね
still,
ここはねライダーのいない世界で
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this part.
たくしつこいな
Genta, go home, you're drunk.
じゃあ夏かさ
Genta, go away. Even I don't like you, and you're not that bad.
I don't like you, and I'm a fan of Shinkenger. I like your American counterpart are better, and I hate samurai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, also, wow, look at this place. It's the same place for decades beating the ass out of jail.
Oh yeah.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, isn't it?
Crap.
い
Nanashi.
なくても怪物はいるってわけか
Yep.
Ah, crap.
Ah, and here the guest stars.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean the main attraction?
They're here.
There's the badass. There are the badass samurai.
I see one good character and a
Oh, here we go. One of the best openings in Modern Rider.
Also,
Oh yeah, sing it first. That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah. This is one of the very few.
This was the last time that Rider did this, in fact.
Yeah, it was.
Also,
Which, honestly,
there's my man Gact. Ooh.
I will still say this is one of the very few times where I feel using the second verse actually works in the show's favor, since the second verse seems like it matches better with the tone of the second half of Decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, why hasn't Gact come back to do more Riders, more Toku stuff? I mean, yeah, I get it. He's famous in Japan, but it doesn't mean that he can still act on top of singing. Besides, it'd be awesome for him to play a Senshi or a Makai Knight, since he was a Rider. He is Rider Man, well, the AR version. Hell, why not cast him as a villain? Besides, he's done villain roles before. Genesis from Crisis Core, anyone?
Oh, here we go.
Ah, Ryunosuke, you.
Like, as much as I like Shinkinger, the whole thing, his whole thing, Ryunosuke's whole shit got a bit old pretty fucking quick.
He has his moments.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
He beats
I don't know
Hojo.
about-
Also,
It's just that.
we're about to see something that was never seen in the actual series, and that's a roll call with them using both their names and their Senshi names.
Oh yeah, they never did this in Shinkenger.
Also, I won't
Well-
lie, I kind of like how the transformation looks here rather than in Shinkenger. I like the fact that they pull out the swords like that. I think that's cool.
It's good, but I prefer the version from the show so far, even though I've only seen the first couple episodes.
Also, regardless of what you think of Shinkenger, you gotta admit the suits are freaking amazing.
Of course, they're kimonos.
Yeah, but the one thing though is they broke the one rule in Shinkenger. Last time I checked, they're not all supposed to say their Senshi name.
Yeah, I know, but I personally don't mind at least hearing it once.
Yeah,
It's-
neither do I.
It's just that it's like the main rule of Shinkenger was only red is supposed to technically say.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
At least the full thing. Beyond that, obviously, they all can't say the same, and then that's it. Because obviously that's different
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
I still find it funny that later on Kotaha I would go on to play a space for Ernie and Gavon.
Yep.
Oh,
Rekka Daisanto!
Kayen Ken Rika. Wait. You know I had to do it.
Ah, Hyakkaru. Yep. Ah, the Hyakkaru Ryodan.
お見事でした帰るぞなんだろうねあの人たち今時殿様って
Yeah, that was a little odd.
And he's gone.
Yep.
Wait,
Also,
Oh, wait,
look,
wait.
it's Onodera,
Wait.
the butt monkey of the
Oh,
show.
yeah. Also, wait, hold on. How can you guys not tell which one is Tsukasa? It's the one that's wearing the bright
He's
pink
the one
camera.
he's the one that isn't. Yeah, it's the one. He's the one that has his veil up.
No. The thing
No,
is,
his veil was put down.
his
It was
veil,
put down.
his veil is down, but he still has the camera. In fact,
Yeah.
I think if you look closely, you could actually see he was the last one who left.
別にただ
I'm just thinking about what it would look like inside a tight leather suit.
ないだろういない世界って
Ah, too close.
Too close. A little too close.
Just back up just a little.
Oh, jeez.
Gee.
Hey, look, it's the good G.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good one.
It's the one whose actor isn't an asshole and sexually assaulted fellow cast members on other projects.
Wait, seriously? I thought it was just with the one random chick.
Oh, right, that's right, yeah.
今日玄太来なかった
Eh, it doesn't make it. That doesn't make it any better.
Well,
Oh, I
of
know,
course.
I know.
It's still terrible.
Yeah.
すっげえ焦ってた。折り紙がとかってなるほどね。あの化け物と戦ってんのがこいつら真剣じゃってわけか。しかし侍ね。
I will admit, and I liked the idea of at first I liked the idea of the fact that Rider, hers and Sentai existed in different worlds to explain why there was never real any interaction between them. But given how future crossovers and cameos handled it, it makes you realize that wasn't exactly the best way to handle it.
No, not at all.
I mean, eventually it just became a fucking thing where, like, randomly a Sentai team could just show up in a Rider episode and it's like, wait, how the fuck did you get
Oh yeah, those stupid ass crossovers that promoted the Tyson movies.
Ah, Kivana!
Ah. Also, oh god, it's Hiiro.
And also, minus 10 points for using that shitty Kivala puppet. That thing looks awful.
なんか
Yeah.
司くんとか
Also, hi Celti Durarara.
今までも
Wait, what?
そんな世界ばっかりだったんです
Yeah, her Seiyu voiced the character. Yeah, Kivala Seiyu voiced the character Celti in Durarara.
どうしたの急に。
Ah,
別に
Miyuki Sawashiro.
Ugh.
見てごらん、お前にそっくりだろ、可愛いだろ。
可愛いですね。
全然もういいですおじいちゃんをそうやって極楽の世界で遊んでるから
夏美ちゃん、お気楽お気楽。
on one hand, and I can see what people mean when they say that Natsumi is at times bland and kind of a bitch, but when you look deeper into it, you kind of have a better understanding of why exactly it is because keep in mind she's started off with a normal day, and then suddenly she's thrust into this world-hopping adventure. Or not to mention, a few episodes ago, she had to deal with a parallel world where everyone that she knew who was basically opposite and were actually evil.
Yeah.
心配するな。
That would kind of mess someone up mentally.
I think including another version of herself.
泥棒野郎。
Oh, here we go.
そう言われて返す泥棒はいないよ。
Not to mention, there's also that episode where she got possessed by the Imagine. Ugh.
We don't do that.
Though,
Even though
looking
we're
at-
more than likely going to have to cover it whenever we actually riff this show in full.
知らないというのは悲しいね。
Oh hey look! Oh hey look! It's the gay rider from Ryuki.
wait, why the fuck did he pull out? Why the fuck did he pull out scissors? Scissors is literally useless.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think he wanted to make Smithers feel somewhat useful rather than just lying helplessly in his deck.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm not sure if the sub changed, but I think, but I remember, that when I saw it, that Kaito's dialogue before he summoned the riders was not the whole "I'm hurt you didn't know me," but I think it was something like arrogance sure is pitiful.
Yeah, the YouTube video was probably using different subs.
No, it was using TV Nihon, I remember.
Weird.
Oh, who knows?
They probably
Dogoku!
No.
Wait, no, that's...
Chitari of the Bones.
Yeah, Shikari, yeah. Sucks that Dogoku doesn't show up here.
Honestly, I don't feel there was a need for him.
Fair enough.
He didn't need to show up because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's true.
I still remember how weirded out I was seeing this because again, I was more familiar with Dragon Knight. Hiiro was Sting and Incisor are kicking the ass of this Japanese guy.
So, here's the thing. Oh, look. This is just about as useless as I thought it would be. Someone is not even riding now!
I love the fact that he didn't even look. He just shot to the side.
Yeah.
Like, he just fucking chirped.
Monaco.
Oh, shit.
You know, I think if you ask me, because of that these are from like the Blu-ray and such, I think maybe TV might have gone back to work on the translation of some of the older subtitles.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, crap.
Crap, he's got my driver.
Yep.
Oh, that did hurt. The sale, it started. The sale over at or for Black Friday.
The Black Friday sale. Oh no.
でも今日は病院に行くって言ったろ。なんで行かないんだよ。昨日あんなに痛がってたくせに。いいえ、ちょっともう嘘つくな。あやかしがいつ現れるかわからぬ今、G がおらねば留守を守る者がおりません。
Yeah, no, this is actually not exactly the worst. The worst argument here, because the thing is, the Kuroko, oh yes, are meant to basically guard the mansion, but the thing is, well, they're not exactly going to be useful while the Gadoshu breaks in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, the barrier around the house is still there, so...
True, but... Who's to say there wouldn't be... There couldn't be a... Ayakashi in the future that could somehow find a workaround. Nothing is truly impenetrable.
That is true.
Yeah, but but when I remember in the show, there physically wasn't. So.
Yeah, I know.
どんだけ偉いのかと思ったが、案外普通だな。可愛い喧嘩なんかしちゃって。ずっと気になってた。そろそろ正体現せ。へえ。さすがだな。ま、黒子見習いってとこだ。よろしく、殿様。
I like the fact that Takaru's buying this bullshit, but just goes along with it. Gee, I wonder who that could be.
This little.
Oh no, dear.
This little kid.
You not. Can you ever heard knots? I continue to suck.
Yeah. This is why I don't. Yeah, this is again. The reason why they gave us Onodera was the fact that Kuga's actor had since retired from Toku acting, and
I think it was from what I remember. Also, I think basically when
Joe Onodera was
Joe Onodera was asked to come back and he saw the role that Kuga had, I think he basically decided to say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
yeah.
And the worst part
the last name that this Yusuke has is a little ironic, given the original Yusuke's actor has the exact same last name.
If you ask me, what they should have done with this Kuga is basically not say that he is basically the alternate version of Godai, but maybe like the next generation. Like maybe he's like Godai's son or whatever.
I doubt it.
Or just trained by Godai or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, but
the robber got robbed.
Okay,
I guess the robber Robbie.
Is he Robbie Rotten?
No.
No. That was bad.
I apologize.
See, the one good thing versus the end versus Decade's belt is Decade's can't get stolen as easily. All they have to do is grab it and run. With the Tsukasa, they at least have to come up to him and try to pull the belt off, which he can easily defend against.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus! Oh, here we go.
Well, at least this isn't the comic episode. This isn't the comic episode where he tries using those stupid cards.
Oh yeah, those dumb like catchphrase cards, which made no sense.
Which
Oh shit!
nothing.
Oh shit! He's right. He should have run out of water by now, but he's still going.
Yeah.
Not really sure how this, fixes that, because I don't think it basically has the ability to alter genes, but whatever. We'll say, hey, it makes sense because crossover.
Well, they do explain it because the fact that writers are here, that a lot of shit is starting to change at the moment.
I can see that. Yeah, that makes a little more sense.
He's going complete.
Yeah. Since he has Kaito's gun, that obviously augments the fact that he doesn't need the water.
Oh! Treasure Sniper!
Oh, yeah.
This is one of the best songs in the Decade soundtrack.
Yeah, Ride the Wind and Treasure Sniper are two of the best songs in the Decade soundtrack.
Oh, hey, Liner!
Yeah, Deno Liner, the actual final form of Deno.
What about Choke? Super Climax?
What about Choke Climax?
Yeah, what about Choke Climax? Denshagiri!
And plus, technically, Liner would be the final form because the fact of the forms for Deno, Liner would be the final form regardless.
Yeah, even though...
Get back here, you chicken wuss!
Get back here,
So how's your monster life?
Yeah. Which, sadly, you can't use the actual card that got released in the Decade Driver, given how big that thing is.
You'd think they'd released a proper card to be used with using one of the later versions of the Decade Driver by now, but no.
It doesn't really. It was a one-time card. It was a one-time use card. So
yeah.
True.
Yeah, but it's not like
one-time card use, and yet we got cards for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Chino Monaco, the end.
the precursor to another Riders.
Yep.
And yet this thing
Which
looks better.
ironically-
And yet this thing looks better than another DN.
Which, even though that's the exact same suit, but whatever.
Actually,
the another DN suit was just slightly different. Like there was
actually,
some
the
stuff
thing is,
added.
it's not the same
Yeah,
because
true.
the thing is with the other DNs, they didn't have Shimonako DN didn't have all the eyeballs on him.
Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah. But also, I noticed a detail that I noticed on later watches with the Chimonako DN thing, and the whole thing with being able to summon Nanashi. I like the detail of they basically used the actual gaps in the suit itself to summon the Nanashi. I think that's absolutely brilliant.
Agreed.
Yeah. Because obviously with it being under their control, they obviously have a lot more say over where they come out of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and now well, you don't really need to see the preview for next episode we're about to watch it. So
Great, because I forgot that.
Here we go.
This.
Decade, episode 25, Heretic Rider, go forth.
Yeah. Also, another great title card.
Oh yeah.
This one looks even better.
Mm-hmm.
I love the effect with the with all the gradients and such, and that Chimonako DN over there was just hovering in the background with like translucent. That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, sorry. Hang on. 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Not everyone needs riders.
Personally, I feel they could have played. Personally, I feel they could have played more with the idea. Of a world without riders. It's basically the creating a rider for a world that didn't have one. Basically, being a whole thing of even in the darkest time, there's a glimmer of hope or crap like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that would have been nice.
Also, I'm convinced they actually did go back and alter some subtitles. Because I remember the original dialogue was for the Ayakashi to stick to him, not test him.
Hmm.
世界を破壊するっていうのは本当か。へえ。殿様にまで知ってもらえてるとは光栄だな。否定しないのか。実は俺も俺を知らねえ。
Remember correctly, I think that Narutaki actually did confront Takeru in the Shinken episode that did bleed over into this, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
he did.
The small little details that like don't even really justify.
Damn it, Narutaki! Hey, shut up and let them fight!
Narutaki, go and get... Anyone go to the shop, I think your puppet's ready.
God damn it, why do you have to remind me of that?
見ろすでにライダーの侵食が始まってる
The one thing is though, with this world, right? Even if a rogue rider is born in it, once they defeat the monster, it's done. It's over.
Yeah.
The corruption doesn't last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I find it ironic here. He's mentioned the fact that it's all Decade's fault, but the thing was, who got his driver stolen by the monster?
Exactly. That was the end.
Yeah, that was not Decade. This is the one time it is not Decade's fault. Ironically enough.
I bet you Narutaki's actually the only one that knows what Narutaki actually is meant to be doing.
Oh god. Oh god. So this is where Popo's LSD went.
Yeah, well, we can all joke about what Popo's LSD. After all, Popo's training.
Can we please stop? I'm gonna get motion sick.
Boys, we are transcending.
What, we hit the Stargate?
司君
Also, what's with the weird rainbow glow around Tsukasa?
Yeah, that was weird.
Oh yeah,
Also-
that's another thing. That's another thing I bring up. The fucking gag that they did between I think it was not the I said I think it's not to be decayed.
Yeah, the
That
laughing
shit
pressure
got
point.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit got old fast. So come on.
I personally liked it, and at least in certain cases it actually was useful. Like when she identified the worm with that.
Oh yeah, that made sense. But like there were other times that it's like he's genuinely trying to have a conversation with somebody, and she just walks up and does it. It's like, come on, really?
I personally didn't mind it. I found more of just like it's like a couple couples that basically be bickering with one another.
Mm-hmm, yeah, I can see
And
it.
don't you dare tell me they did not get together by the end of the series. I do not fucking believe you.
Even if in All Riders vs. Die Shocker, she stabbed him in the dick.
No, that was in Movie War.
Or Movie War 2010, yeah.
She still stabbed him in the dick though. It doesn't change the fact that she did it.
It was all for the greater good.
Ah, kind of my.
It was all about the greater good, guys.
When you say it Japanese. Yeah, but please get attention, Han.
確かにこの世界はおかしくなり始めてる。あれはもうあやかしじゃない。そうライダーってやつだ。お前
Well, kind of.
俺もライダーだ。通りすがりのな。
Never ask him the question. Please don't ever ask.
ケントのライダーやろう。お前泥棒の仲間だな。
More like acquaintances.
Mm-hmm.
なんで俺がイカなんか盗むんだよ。気持ち悪い。気持ち悪いんだよな。
I love the fact he's basically goading get to basically attack him.
Yeah, I like that.
そんな言い方しなくてもいいじゃないですか。司君は違います。泥棒なら居場所知って
Again,
ますか。
watch out, this woman does have a little bat friend that will help her. And she can get this.
Yep.
この人です。
Are you really
Again,
going to
the man's being big.
Are you
for
really
God's
going to
sake.
attack
Come
back
on.
an injured man? Also, wait.
Do you have
Also,
morals?
wait. Hold on. How did she get there? How did he? Did he leave
Yeah.
without the Kuroko
おかしい
following him?
帰りまで一緒だったのに。
Here's the thing. G has mysterious powers that nobody dares question.
まさか殿に何か。
Oh, I see. He knows where the Kuroko keep their porn.
Yeah, so they just don't follow him because they know the secret would be let out if they did.
Yeah.
お前もあやかしに取られたものがあるんだろう。それを俺たちが取り返す。そうか。で、イカちゃんと交換ってやだ。じゃあそろそろ僕は失礼するよ。おい待て。殿。
How did you guys get here?
お前たちどうして？殿が仮面ライダー入
Someone
会
just
されたと。
signs that says to the map to the fucking Photoshop.
ただライダーは世界を破壊するっていうのが気になって。
よく知ってるね。
I love this bit coming up.
破壊者。でこれが世界を破滅させる爆弾。
Oh, potato.
God damn it. Only Kaito would try and pull this
Yeah,
off.
only Daiki.
Yeah, only Kaito would pull this kind of
Deuces.
shit. Magic.
Bye, bitch.
And 3, 2, 1.
I also get the feeling that the reason why Natsumi is basically
仮面ライダーがいたら
acting this way is because I think he's sick of basically everyone constantly labeling Tsukasa as a pariah, since now that she knows him personally, she knows he's not a bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's getting annoyed by the fact that everybody keeps assuming that he's one way when he's clear.
Yeah. It's like if everyone assumes something about a friend of yours. If you keep hearing them say, "Hey, so and so's a racist" or crap like that, when they're really not, you would probably snap it at one point.
Yeah.
Totally haven't heard that before. Totally haven't heard that.
Hey, just woke up.
So would you say you're just passing through, Sentai?
And DL totally didn't have to deal with that. What?
Oh yeah, that thing.
Wow,
Ah!
a non-crappy picture. That's a first. Hey, focus. Oh. Must not act.
Can't talk, brooding.
You broke glass. That's 5 years bad luck.
No, that's 5 years bad acting.
Uh-oh.
Also, one thing I will give about this guy is
Another
it's
end?
great they use the gaps in the armor to summon
Oh, wait,
the
no.
Oh yeah, I mentioned that before. Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm. So do I.
And of course, Daiki knows that Get has to be the Boy Scout. So basically, it means that he can go retrieve what he stole, while Get goes and be the big hero.
Mm-hmm.
やかしのライダーが手がつけらんねえぐらい暴れてる最強長だ分かったすぐ行く
Also, on a personal note, when it comes to Tsukasa / Decade, one of the reasons why I tend to defend him and his character, or in general, even though I know a lot of people will give him crap, is because, well, I understand. Well, he was kind of inspired by him growing up, because I dealt with living in a world where people basically judged me by what they saw at first glance, and I felt really depressed about that. But Tsukasa basically taught me to not let that stuff get to you, and just show us you want to prove people that you're not how they think you are. Prove it to them.
Yeah.
Hell, that's how I felt every day when I was still at before I moved up here to Washington, because it's at a company. I felt that I was outplaced because of my handicap. Oh.
Then of course.
Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You gotta admit, this is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that you can summon kaiju like that. That's really cool. And it's a pretty cool one. Since okay, I don't know if it's because of the Moose Fangire, but I know for the fact the evil undead was needed to create Jack form. So
Actually, the Mustang was the one that was served as a debut for Doga
Baki, I think.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
So the difference of both those monsters being here is they symbolize the creation and of the super form that their respective rider had. Interesting.
Yep.
I love the chemistry between him and Natsumi's grandfather.
Oh yeah, the interactions in this crossover are amazing.
The interaction, honestly, to me, are what makes this crossover engaging. There's very little of it, mind you, and I wish there was more,
Yeah.
but it feels organic and not forced.
Of course.
Also with the Mustang guy, he was also part of the Checkmate 4.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yep.
Essentially, he was the royal family's butler. So he was simply one hell of a butler.
Of course you'd make that joke.
Well, of course.
Hashtag not my Kuga.
But yeah, I agree with what you guys said. Him basically being trained by Igo Hodai or such would have made more sense. Because, well, Kuga was the first Heisei rider. Or it doesn't make sense that he's the one having to learn from Decade, who is the newest rider.
Yeah.
If he was a fledgling of the original Okuga, then you got something. Otherwise, yeah, this makes no goddamn sense.
No.
And make it that, like, obviously, like, when he goes to Decade, that's why the new Kuga's moves would be different than the original. Because the fact that Decade shows that you're not stuck to what you learned originally.
Yeah.
Yeah, or rather, it's a case of rather than try and replicate what your mentor taught you, be your own man.
Yeah.
Don't do everything the same way.
Must not act. I'm sorry.
And
Tsukasa?
Tsukasa goes out to fight the baddie.
Yeah.
He's not.
He's taking a
He
leaf
said at the
in
start.
Of Zero's book. The Star Always Alive's right to the party.
Ha!
Yeah.
Now I want there at one point be a crossover where Zero and Decade interact with one another.
Oh goodness.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
That would be
but
interesting.
That's like Hero, you know.
Ah, Ultra and Zero's. So this is Ultra and Zero's form.
Dynamic entry!
God damn it.
Okay, this bit coming up makes absolutely no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was about to say what the
What in the holy motherfuck was that?
I don't know.
that was
Well, what's the point of that?
Weird.
yeah.
Something about him
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't really argue with that.
Nope. Not at all. Not
Baseball?
really.
Oh god. Could you imagine Lady Kaoru running into this fight?
Oh Jesus.
No. Mine.
Oh boy, okay.
Right.
Oh,
Oh.
oh shit, Blade.
Yeah.
Also, I like
They
the
just
unique sort of creation effect with the fact that that it's not just like polygons and such. It's now like eyeballs too.
Yep.
Mhm.
おじいちゃんいつも帰ってくるといろいろ作ってくれてて
Time for memories.
Yeah. Yeah, this is honestly a pretty good argument because the thing is what is at times when you've had like a long day of some kind, and you're out somewhere, when you return home, you kind of want at least someone to greet you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
If not in person, then via phone call or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Yep.
given that Tsukasa's fighting Blade, would you say he's cutting the deck?
Good one.
This
Ooh.
one done.
And this fat guy is down.
As soon as Blade was summoned Tsukasa, she was going, oh look, it's Tachibana-san. Tachibana-san.
Oh. It's
Complete, going complete again.
Ah.
Signing pictures of Spider-Man mode.
Wait.
Oh, Treasure Sniper again.
Yep. Alright, who's he going to summon next?
Ooh.
Blade.
Fighting Blade with Blade.
Yep, Blade
Oh, hell
King
the-
form.
All hail the king, baby.
Big shot, big queen.
Also, one detail I always liked about the whole when he summons the final forms of the Riders is they basically sort of mirror his movements. I like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Blade Flash. The Blade and the Reconnaissance.
And the closing thing
Blade
is,
Blade.
ta-da! A new attack ride is born.
Yep.
Wait. Oh my god.
Just throw that to
Look.
the
Rika. Oh yeah.
Oh,
No.
and kaboom!
I was trying to remember the lightning fire dance of lightning and fire. Because that's what that's.
There's a song of Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You can have your sword back.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
And of course he waited out the fight, like the asshole.
Whoop.
But of course.
I love how he's holding the gun upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, really, Genta? You know it's a gun.
Point it at him. Basically say, give me back my squid, you asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Before he dries up.
That's an origami union mother.
Also, that must be a really high quality cooler, but because I'm pretty sure by this point all the ice would have melted into water by now.
Yep.
Yeah. Must be a really fucking good cooler if it's lasting that long.
No, because the producers of the show are assholes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Chiaki's shirt.
Ooh, cookies.
In this we have them.
Wonder if they have chocolate chip in them.
Probably. Oh, they could be like.
Put that cookie down! No!
Probably either like snickerdoodles or sugar. Snickerdoodles.
As long as it's not peanut butter.
I like peanut butter cookies. The hell?
I don't. I prefer our chocolate chip.
To each their own.
Hell, I love oatmeal raisin.
DLBot just made himself Melton's public enemy #1.
What was that, Curio?
It's called personal preference, Scotty.
I just said DLBot just made himself Mildred's #1 enemy because he said chocolate chip.
Yeah.
I see what he did there.
I mean, sugar cookies are honestly better though.
I did.
That is totally a euphemism.
Oh. Ah, Ivana.
Eating that cookie of her is totally a fucking euphemism. You cannot convince me otherwise.
Huh?
he ate the cookie of her.
And oh
Oh,
no.
God!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
this world.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They're
Oh,
about to.
no.
Oh no. They're about to enter the world of Mass Rider. Run!
Ah!
DLBot even worse. You're about to enter Lord of Crisis.
Ah, Kotaro! Wait, General, wait.
俺は全てを破壊する
General Soul, the hell? Oh,
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Personally, in my honest opinion, I loved this episode.
All right.
well,
So
the episode looks good. It's just there's one continuity error in the episode. Why
Right.
is Kotaro a different person? Why is Kotaro presented as a different person than he is in the Black World? That makes no sense.
Actually,
let me explain.
okay. I'll let the Birthday King explain.
Here's the thing. Look, Flutter, it's not just a case of different worlds. It's also supposed to be a different point in time.
Oh, fair enough.
Guys, remember, Kotaro was black before he was Black RX.
Yeah, I know.
So why are you
taking it out
treat?
of context would have been very bad.
Well, it feels like they're presenting him as a different person, but
They're not.
Now
They
it-
really aren't.
Mm-mm.
I mean, by technicality, when he became Black RX, he was technically a different person because he was more experienced.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So
Learn
that
from his
about it.
mistakes with Nobuko.
anyway, so that was the World of Shinkenger two-parter. Looking back, it's still pretty good. I mean,
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it could be better, but I've seen worse.
Mhm.
oh, we've all seen worse.
And you know what? This makes me realize what the key problem was with all the with the Superior Taisen movies and why they weren't able to capture the same zeitgeist. And it's because of two factors. One, very little interaction.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very little interaction, chemistry between the characters that we're supposed to be crossing over with, and even then, some of the interactions aren't even really that good. And the second, and I feel this is most important, the problem with some of the explanations and plots in the Superior Taisen and movies, they're too complicated.
Yeah.
They're too
Yeah.
convoluted and complicated. Here, it's simple.
Mhm.
Ayakashi gets the ends driver starts wrecking shit with him, and now Tsukasa has basically step in and clean up Kaito's mess.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, and I think that's what makes this is better than the other attempts at this. Simplicity.
I know. I mean,
Yeah.
like,
It feels like after this that Toei had to go out of their felt they needed to go out of the way to fully explain why exactly the crossover was happening and such like that. They really didn't. They really didn't.
No.
No.
I mean, I think when they did it with later Sentai, I think it was more movie promotional, which
And even then,
can be done.
and even then with the movie, and some of the stuff wasn't really all that great. The only one I can say was somewhat decent was the Tokuger and Gaim thing, because as it felt like they were somewhat trying to develop the whole thing with Kota's worry about the fact that Mai will be put in danger or in Zawami if you continue to live there, given the whole stuff with Yggdrasil.
Mm-hmm. And that Toku and the
The Tokuger part, though, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Also,
Nor do I care.
Kobayashi, that's not how imagination works. Adults don't just grow up and lose their sense of imagination, you dumbass.
But Flutter, don't you? You know? Oh, there has all the characters in most of Kobayashi's work have to maintain the status quo. Don't you know?
God, why is it every time someone says "don't you know" and it immediately just goes right to that accent, without fail, always goes there.
I don't.
Even though she's done versions of, she's written characters that don't need to uphold that status quo. Tatsuya from Time Ranger, anyone?
And
Oh, Hiiro, don't you know?
And Ryotaro, the walking disaster of Kamen Rider.
Okay.
Anyway.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Flutter, contain the calamity that is your memories.
Scotty, nice hosting bridge reference.
Excellent work, Scotty. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
But yeah, I personally really feel that the simplicity of it and the interaction between the characters, brief that it is really what what brings the magic of this crossover. Because, don't get me wrong, the fights are absolutely fantastic.
Oh,
but if it wasn't for some of the interactions and between some of the characters in this, it probably wouldn't have been a solid.
Yeah.
Because I think if you ask me, a crossover, regardless of how one note is, it feels like it should have a purpose by the end. Yeah. And it feels like it should.
I agree.
That it should teach these characters, as small as it may be, a lesson of some kind. In Tsukasa's case, it was about moving forward with his journey, regardless of how much it seems the world rejects him. In Takuru's case, it's about how learning to understand what G's role in this, even if he doesn't ever pick up a sword.
Nope.
And that's to protect the home they return to after a battle.
Yeah.
And even though Taku wanted him to go to, I think it's like his doctor's appointment or something like that.
Yeah. I don't think the whole that was supposed to really, that whatever the reason for the appointment was needed. I don't think, looking back, I don't think the appointment itself was what was really issue. I think it was the fact that it was giving off the idea of negligence of his health.
Yeah.
I get that impression as well.
Same.
And it's most likely that after this whole incident, it would resolve off screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I call it nostalgia, call it bias of some kind. I give it a solid A.
Same.
Yeah, same here.
Like, honestly, see, this was pretty good. This is definitely not this isn't exactly what you'd call casual friendly. I think unless you're somewhat familiar with both shows, you're not gonna fully enjoy what's offered here.
No.
You gotta have at least seen a few episodes of Shinkenger and Decade to fully enjoy what's being offered here.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, that is going to do it for this burst. Hey, Riffable. But keep your eyes peeled, folks, because later on today, it will be the episode 0 of a certain something.
Ah.
And because later on today we plan on debuting the Roundup Chronicle, and we are starting with with a playthrough of the game Among Us. This will be interesting for me since I have not played this game before, and I most likely will be getting it today, given that it is my birthday. Hey, so look forward.
Before we go, can I bring up something? I saw this on Twitter. In the grinder.
I think I know what you're about to show, but go ahead.
It's in the grinder.
The books.
Wow.
Yeah, I know about these.
The only one that looks interesting is the ZO one.
Yeah, the others
look like
the others are just
chibi.
generic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice how Decade and Geo were both stories, whilst Kuga and Build are element based.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But before we fully sign off, folks, we did promise to let you guys know, fill you guys in on what we have planned for October.
Or Cool October. My bad.
You ruined it.
I goofed.
You ruined it. You ruined it, and I'm leaving.
It's fine. He's just woke up. Let him be.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fine, anyway, but next time, I'm trying to keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
But yeah, this October, folks, things are about to get a little dangerous, shall we say? As the Toku Roundup bring you Kurotober. Now then, we should probably explain what the deal is with this. Basically, this is going to be an entire month of riffs involving our favorite meme lord.
Mm-hmm.
Lord. We actually have a schedule for it even, and you'll get your first taste of Kurotober over this Saturday, because it'll be taking place with Riffables, as we will be looking at X8 as Kamen Rider X8 episodes 2 and 4. The following week on the 11th, since of course we have Roundup episode due the following week. We basically, the idea is that for the weeks that we're doing Riffables episode of a part of Kurotober will be devoted to that, and weeks where we're doing an episode of Roundup, early Sundays we've devoted recordings for Kurotober.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, on the 11th we'll be looking at exit episodes 11 and 12. On October 17th we'll be looking at I'm sorry. We'll be on the 10th we'll be looking at episodes.
On the 11th, yeah.
On the 11th we'll be looking at episodes 11, 12, and 18 of X8. On October 17th we'll be looking at episodes 22 and 23 of X8. On the 25th we'll be looking at episodes 31, 1 and 32, along with 41 and 42. And finally, to round up the month, on the 31st, we'll be looking at Kamen Rider Geo episodes 9 and 10. And in fact, just for shits and giggles, we'll throw in the 0.5 episodes.
Oh yeah, that was.
Because not only are they short, they're funny.
Oh yeah.
In fact, from what I can tell, it seems like in most of those, that basically Iwanaga was basically doing whatever the fuck he wanted.
Clearly.
Yep.
But yeah, we hope that you all look forward to this. We've been planning this for I think at least it's been several months or a year maybe.
Yeah.
But but yeah, we hope you look forward to that since we know how much you people loved Zero Month. So we want to give you another month on the riff of Rippin' Madness. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not our madness, Kuroto's madness. Because let's face it, the guy's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why we love him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, look forward to that, people. Another reminder. We currently have the straw poll for the 100 subscriber movie riff going on. If you haven't already, feel free to cast your vote. I'd say
Votes. Because
yeah,
you can vote on more than one movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say I would say by next week, given how quickly the people are voting, that we close the straw poll for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. And for those who want to know what the current rankings are, the top two currently are Shinketer vs. Goanger and The Lion King, the animated version, not the Shida live action and one. Yes, I have heard about the fact that we're getting a live action and sequel to The Lion King that's about Simba for some fucking reason.
Getting a sequel.
Wait,
About
wait.
Mufasa's origin, yeah.
Wait. You mean to tell me that? Oh no! Please tell me they're not gonna do the whole thing of regressing Simba and Nala back down to cubs, please.
Again, it's not about them. It's about Mufasa.
Oh, thank God.
Still not good though. But
Mm.
but when it comes to the
in third place is
second place is actually a three-way.
Well, no, because remember, if something's tied for first place, we go straight to third.
Oh, really?
That's how that works. That's how rankings work. Yeah.
I didn't realize that. But in third place, it's actually least surprisingly a three-way tie between Ultraman Orb the movie, the WA to Z, and Drive Surprise Future.
Wow.
In seventh place is
once again we have a three-way tie between Heisei Generations, Build Be the One, the Superhero Tyson Z, and meanwhile dead last we have in eighth place we have a 10th we have a two-way tie between Gavan the movie and the 8 Ranger movie. Meanwhile, Movie War Genesis goes and weeps in the corner.
Wow.
Yep. But to be honest, I'm not surprised that people aren't voting for that movie because of who it involves.
What do I take you to
No.
Oh.
But yeah, people. The poll closes by the beginning of next week. So again, if you haven't already, feel free to cast your votes. The top three in the poll will move on to a second.
The top 3 to 5, yeah.
We'll move on to a second straw poll where you will only be allowed to vote for one movie, and the winner of that poll will be either movie that we riff. Also.
Mm-hmm.
Also, since I wasn't able to say it properly before, or a humongous thank you to all of our supporters and subscribers of the channel. We could not have done it without you guys.
Nope.
But yeah, we got a lot coming down the pipeline, and that's not including the fact that after Among Us, as I'll be doing my second run through of Revengeance.
Time for DL to get his ass kicked again.
I will not make the same mistakes I did before when fighting Armstrong. I will make him my bitch.
Hey, DLBot, when you go up against Armstrong, remember everything Piccolo taught you. Dodge.
Anyway, Anyway, with that in mind, it is time for the sign-offs.
I have been your flamboyant flyer, Flutter 98, saying, "So on flyers."
I guess I was second this time.
Yeah, Hiiro, go ahead.
A little bit of a weird order, but okay. I've been here, your Spirit King, and oh boy, it's gonna be fun lying straight to people's faces later.
Scotty? Scotty!
There's a,
Hiiro.
there's a traitor among us.
Don't you mean
Okay,
don't you mean there's a decade among us?
I believe it is Ghost because he has not said the light story in the past 10 minutes.
I know, right?
Wow, he must be
I
learning.
mean, it could also be Blade, but
No. I doubt it's Blade. I doubt it's Blade. He's a nice guy. I'm not sure why.
True.
I'm not sure why he's been laughing a lot recently, but I'm sure it's nothing.
Nah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, till Among Us begins, I must bid you adieu. I need coffee.
Ah, good man.
Sentai?
I've been here calling podcast of Sentai Master 100, and happy birthday, Wagamau.
Thank you. And I, of course, have been your kindest, most beloved overlord and brutal god extraordinaire, DLBot 2016, reminding you that I'm just a passing through Toku fan. Remember that? And word to the wise folks, if you get your transformation device stolen by a kite, Jin, and don't try just sitting out the fight and letting others get it back for you. They most likely won't play ball.
Mm-hmm.
And for God's sake, if you're gonna summon a rider to help you, don't summon Scissors. He's fucking useless.
Yeah, he's the meme of Ryuki.
Yeah, he's
And
literally.
he should summon Guy. That way he can use him as a shield.
Ah!
That would imply why Scissors is good at something.
No, I said Guy.
Fair.
Anyway.
Yeah, don't forget to praise our meme lord Goddamn Kuroto. Especially next month. On given and the occasion.
Yep.
And one more thing. A big thank you to Yamato EX for creating this beautiful special title card for the month. I basically asked to make a collage of Kuroto's those different forms, and to put it somewhere in it, and I feel he pulled it off magnificently. I literally could not have asked for anything better.
Mm-hmm.
And bravo, good sir.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, but of course, ciao. We'll see you all next time. And a reminder, folks, make sure to wash your hands, wear your mask whenever you go out, practice social distancing, and don't be a Karen or a Chad. Seriously, no one else said at all.
No.
Have a nice day, folks. Take care, and you'll most likely be seeing some of us. That's for when we do our episode 0 of Chronicle, and by looking at Among Us.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys, and thank you for all the birthday wishes. Bye.